What is up, guys? My name is Nate. Welcome to the channel. Recently, the team at Parfums reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to try their perfumes. But they sent me a bunch of different offerings, including Cafe Beignet, Blue Bayou, Big Easy Tropical, Daiquiri Original, Hand Grenade, and the OG Bourbon Street. And I'm pretty excited to try out all of them. I actually want to kick into this one first. This is the Daiquiri one. I am a big fan of blueberry. Blueberry is one of my favorite fruity nuances, or no, is it a fruit? Yeah, it's a fruit, definitely a fruit. Blueberries are one of my favorite thing in the entire world. I love blueberry pie. I love blueberry milkshakes. I love blueberries in my protein powder, protein shake. Blueberries in your oatmeal are great. And now blueberries in your fragrance. Ooh, cool little presentation here. So it slides off and you got little, it's laying on a bed of tissue paper. Pretty cool bottle. Pretty cool little bottle. I like how it's a little tapered up. Pretty cool. I will have Parfums linked down below if you want to check out their website, or if they have any kind of YouTube channel, I'll link it down below. All the information will be in the description down below. And before we jump into this, these were sent to me, if that wasn't clear, if that wasn't, so I'm gonna give nothing but shill thoughts. All the thoughts are my own. I don't care if I burn bridges. I don't care at all. But I have a feeling these are gonna be great. I'm gonna spray these on tester strips, like so. Ooh, nice atomizers. They're kind of wide. They're not too... Okay, interesting. A lot of fruit, some spice in here. Kind of like a boozy aspect. Fruit is not like jumping out tremendously. It's kind of just like laying low, laying ever so present. But it's really nice. It's a fruity sweetness. And then you got some spice in here too. And then it's got like a kind of a boozy accord. Kind of disappointing though, because I can't really smell the blueberry all that much. I was kind of hoping, I guess I got my hopes up for like a tremendously blueberry fragrance. But I guess that's just a, preconceived notion that I put into my own head. So, it's very nice. It is very nice. The overarching factor though is it's kind of fruity, kind of citrusy, a lot of citrus, and then like a spicy nuance as well. It is pretty good. It's not my favorite, but I'd probably give it maybe a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 seems pretty good for this. If this lasts for a long time, it would be in like 7.5, 8 out of 10, but I think a 7 out of 10 is perfectly good for this. So yeah, it's very, alcoholic. I should use a different word. Very boozy in the top, and some citruses. And I'm not really picking up too much of the blueberry. It's just on tester strip. I'm gonna definitely give these a wear, obviously, but yeah, I'm not picking up the blueberry up top. It's very nice, but I'm disappointed that the blueberry's not kind of like shining through a little bit more. But I think it was just a thought that I put into my own head, like I wanted more blueberry. But it's definitely like orange and then kind of boozy. Boozy. All right, this next one is Big Easy Tropical, I think this is. So Eau de Parfum, these are all Eau de Parfums, I think, yes. Same bottle as before. This tissue paper is probably a nightmare. It's getting stuck here. I would highly suggest to you guys ditch the tissue paper. These atomizers are great. It's very pineapple-y. This is a very pineapple heavy. Almost getting like a clean linen kind of smell. And then, yeah, pineapple is ever so present. And then like this is gonna sound weird, but like a vodka kind of thing going on. And then it's got this mix between pineapple and Play-Doh, and then some woods in the base. It's fresh, it's aromatic, it's pineapple. It's not sitting well with me. It's not sitting well with me right now. It's gonna be the tester strip. Fresh pineapple, it's fresh at the top. It's definitely like a boozy kind of thing going on, I feel. But I'm getting this weird nuance in here that I'm not digging. It smells like I don't want this to sound mean at all, but it smells like a synthetic pineapple crayon Play-Doh kind of smell. And I'm not sure what's happening here, but this is not something that I'm really jamming with. I do find it pleasant, but it's got a weird after smell for me. I'd probably say it's right around a 4 out of 10 for me. Pineapple, but there's just something in there that's going on that just doesn't sit well. All right, this next one, I'm excited to try out. This should be interesting. I love coffee fragrances. Coffee fragrances are always good, and I'm excited for this one. Same kind of box, same kind of everything. And I'm a sucker for green. I'm a sucker for green, and this got green on it, so. Ooh. Ooh. That atomizer is like a turbocharged atomizer. Ooh. Okay, so a lot of coffee right off the get-go. Very nice. This is like cappuccino, super coffee, but it's got like a freshness too about it. Nice. This is good. This is really good. If you're into coffee fragrances, this is a nice one. This is really, really nice. I'm getting a lot of coffee, and but it's a pleasant coffee. It's nothing like weird or off-putting. Bath and Body Works put out a coffee fragrance, and it got mega hype behind it. And I didn't really get on it. I tried it out many times, and I just didn't really vibe with it. But this is nice. It's got like a beautiful like cappuccino kind of smell to it, but it's got some freshness too in there. So like maybe a lot of lavender and some pleasantness too, really about it. It's got some beautiful like pleasantness about it. It is, it's like, I'm thinking like coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, and then like, it smells like a strudel, like a Christmas time strudel, which is very nice, very nice. I'm gonna rock this in the winter time and the fall time. So this will be my pumpkin spice latte fragrance. Doesn't smell like a pumpkin spice latte. I mean, if you put some pumpkin in there, if you put some pumpkin in there, you can have a pumpkin spice latte. Boom, ready to go. As for a rating for this has to be like in my personal opinion, 9 out of 10. Really, really is great. This is some great stuff, and it's gonna be awesome for the fall, the winter time. This is killer. This is really good. Very nice. This is my favorite of the bunch so far. This is some really good stuff. Really, really nice. I'm digging it. And from what I know, that one is pretty new. That one is a pretty new release. So yeah, get on it. That's some really good stuff there. All right, the next one is Blue Bayou. Bless you. Everyone has to have a blue fragrance. Jesus. Give it a spray here, a little spritz. See, that atomizer is good. That one is really good. Oh, this is interesting. This is herbal. This is green. It's got all over my leg. This is green. This is herbal. Almost like an aquatic smell. It's very nice, actually. It's fresh. It's inviting. It's got a little bit of a, it's an interesting character on this. I'm definitely picking up like an oak mossy kind of thing, vetiver, but it's wrapped around like a pleasantness. It's nothing like really, really earthy or really weird. Yeah, it's very green. It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. So pear, ginger, basil, marine, ozonic, nutmeg, leather, palo santo, clearwood. I thought that said cedarwood, and then musk. This is an interesting one. It's very pleasant. It is very pleasant. I'm picking up a lot of the like pear and then the basil, the freshness and the green. It's green, but it's also like fresh and ozonic. And then I'm picking up a little bit of like the leather going on because it's like rich and like smooth leather. It's really nice. It's really nice. I would say that this is a solid 7 out of 10 as well. 7 out of 10, this one. I feel like it fits really good at a 7 out of 10. It's an interesting smell. I haven't smelled something like this before. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but it's unique. It's a unique smell for sure. 7 out of 10, I feel like that is fair. All right, the next one is Hand Grenade. I think this was a new release as well. I'm pretty sure that this is a new release. I have to say, these bottles are really nice. They are pretty nice. Ooh, I smell that in the air. Okay, that's good. That's really nice. This is clean linen. This is very clean. This is, it's got a, what is that? What is that in there? It's like a melony kind of thing. Once again, this smells like very not lemony, ozonic, marine. It's got like a melon kind of thing. I think it's, honestly, I think it's like a synthetic aldehyde melon note. Like a melanol something. I don't know the exact name. I don't know the exact terminology, but it smells like a lemony, not lemony, melony, melon. This would be tremendous in the air too. In the air, this is some good stuff. I like the green on here, is really nice. All right, some of the notes in here are melon, salt, rum, gin, cherry blossom, sandalwood, woods, and musk. Very nice. It's very nice. So I guess it is like a melon, salty, kind of rum and gin kind of mixture. So it's boozy, it's fresh with the melon, and then it's got like a sea salty kind of vibe going on with it. Yeah, it smells like a melon-esque kind of cocktail drink. Melon cocktail drink. I would say that this is a solid 7 out of 10. It's pretty dang good. It's melony, it's fresh, it's aromatic, but it's also got some like liquory kind of things going on here with the rum and the gin, kind of like of a boozy nuance in here, but it's still got some like woody base and some freshness at the top with the melon. I would say a 7 out of 10, but honestly, it would be in that like 7.5 to 8. So I'm just gonna give it a 7, but it's pushing towards the 8. So pretty good, pretty good. Now this is, I think, their best seller. This is Bourbon Street, and Bourbon Street is what they're known for. This is the fragrance that put them on the map. I guess this is the original too. Bourbon Street, here we go. Ooh, okay, so it's got like that fire, not Fire Your Desire, yeah, Fire Your Desire, but Angel Share kind of thing. It's like Angel Share, honestly. It's got that heavy whiskey note, or I think cognac, but it's got some cinnamon in here, even some, I feel like there's like some, this is probably a beast of a performer as well. But it's very boozy. Apple, cinnamon, tobacco, bourbon, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, and vanilla. Actually, you know what this smells like? You know what this smells like? Now that I've read the notes and I've kind of put 2 and 2 together, and I'm kind of just smelling it in the air. This smells like an apple pie dipped in some bourbon. No, if you're drinking a bourbon and you take some bourbon, you put it in a blender, and then you take an apple pie and put that into a blender, and you kind of just blend it together. And you put some, cologne stuff in there, whatever cologne stuff, whatever that is. And then you pour it into a bottle. That's kind of what you get here. So I'm not picking up a whole lot of tobacco, but the tobacco is, I feel like it is providing a lot of support for like the bourbon and the cinnamon and the apple kind of like mixing together really well. But very masculine, very assertive, boozy, and spicy. Spicy from the cinnamon and possibly the tobacco working together really well. But there's also, the deep richness that, a fragrance, a cologne should have. This is really good. No wonder it put them on the map. This is really good. This one speaks for itself. There's a lot of people who really rave about it, really love it, and I do too. I like it a lot. I would have to say it's a 9 out of 10 for Bourbon Street. That stuff is really good. If you're looking for a recommendation on which ones you should try, if you're looking for like a richer one, I would recommend you get the Cafe one. The Cafe one is super good. And then Bourbon Street is always a hit. I think it's a little richer, and it's a lot more boozy, and it's a lot more masculine, sophisticated. But the Cafe one is one of my favorites. It's absolutely one of my favorites. So I would recommend you get the Cafe one if you're looking for a richer, darker one. My favorite freshie is this hand grenade one. This one is melony. This is, gin, rum. This is really something good. The sea salty vibe kind of comes through a lot on this one. So if you're looking for a fresh recommendation from me from Hez Parfums, I would go with the hand grenade. And then for the richer one, I would go with the Cafe one. Thanks so much to Hez Parfums for sending these to me. I really do appreciate it. I try to keep it as honest as possible. Hopefully it wasn't too hard, but you guys got some great offerings here. The Cafe one is really excellent. And then crank up that blueberry. You need a daiquiri elixir that cranks up the blueberry, make it sweeter, and then you got yourself a loyal customer. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.